Mr. Timmy Frank, a former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressives Congress (APC), has claimed that the present administration of President Bola Tinubu has begun to negotiate with looters of public funds. Frank, who was a chieftain of the ruling party, APC, said this in a press statement made available to Sahara reporters on Friday. In the release, Frank said the government stopped probing public officers who are suspected of siphoning public funds after the arrest of suspended Central Bank of Nigeria Godwin Emefiele and former chairman of Economic Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) Abdulrasheed Bawa because of the plot by the political class to reach compromise among themselves. He said, "From all indications, your Tinubu's government is negotiating with looters, and that is the reason why up till now we have not seen any new action against looters after the arrest and detention of Emefiele and Bawa. Many Nigerians were happy and commended the actions you took on this arrest, but at this time we think a lot of the people who looted the fund under Buhari administration would have by now been arrested and been prosecuted in court. Unfortunately, no further action has been taken to bring them to justice, and information at our disposal show that a lot of those looters are negotiating with your government for soft landing. Most importantly, the zeal with which you started the fight against corruption, which Nigerians applauded, with the hope that you have come to surprise the country by genuinely fighting corruption, has clearly died down and probably may not happen again if care is not taken. It might turn out that Emefiele and Bawa were just victims. In other words, from your body language so far, we don't think you are ready to genuinely continue the fight against corrupt government officials, but only after those perceived not to have supported your bid to emerge as president. Otherwise, there are a lot of looters out there, which, despite the plethora of evidence of corrupt tendencies against them, are all going around freely, and it is very likely that nothing will happen to them anymore. Frank further stated that there are indicators that those alleged looters may someday become members of the Tinubu administration, implying that they have dodged the wrath of the law for their prior corrupt deeds. He continued, "It is very clear that most of them might be appointed into your administration as ministers or other key government positions, which be tantamount to rewarding looters. For instance, it is highly unbecoming that Senator Godswill Akpabio, with all the atrocities or atrocious actions he took as Minister of Niger Delta Affairs in emasculating and annexing the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) to frustrate development of the region as Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, has now been brought back and rewarded with the position of President of the Senate, while Ms. Hadiza Bala Usman, who was sacked over corruption allegations as Managing Director of the Nigerian Port Authority (NPA), is now Special Advisor to the President on Policy Coordination. Most likely, Nigerians will see more non-looters rewarded with juicy positions in his cabinet," he added. All of you must be joking. Frank, you too, so you believe all those shenanigans, all those initial gra. You fall my hand. Even you too, Frank, you fall my hand. How on earth do you think Tinubu will fight corruption? I don't even know whether you guys know the kind of person that man is. Tinubu will fight corruption. So all those bobo that he did, you could see what happened and a lot of things that we've been hearing. Of course, he doesn't like Emefiele because Emefiele dared him. Of course, they should deal with themselves. Nobody is supporting Emefiele. So, but you thinking that Tinubu is going to fight corruption is a joke of the century. So you are not saying, maybe you are just playing to the gallery. Maybe that's just the reason. But for you to now say, maybe you are kind of disappointed the level at which Tinubu started. Everybody thought, he was going to fight what? And for those who are still thinking that he's so patriotic that he wants to make you guys to be happy. See, like somebody said, if nothing is being done properly and Nigerians can see that, yes, the judgment from the judiciary is really okay by them, they will do worse things in 2027 because they know that is what they are going to do. Now, they will use money. The talks are already set because that is the in thing. And I'm sure it will
it will encourage other political parties to go and arrange talks, because if you say that you are not going to vote for them, they will by force themselves in. So if you are expecting to fight corruption, or you are expecting him to make sure that things go on well for the ordinary Nigerians in terms of economic benefits, forget it. I have said it right from time. Somebody who wants to dash you clothes, at least you look the person from head to toe. This one wants to dash me clothes. You see what the person is putting on. The Lagos that has been under his care, what has he done? What is the standard living of the people in that state? Those are the things you look at. But sycophants and bigots, they are all over the place. But for anybody to tell us that oh, they expect him to fight corruption, really? If Akpabio could be the Senate president, what do you expect? Let's talk another thing. Somebody will say second base Jerry, and it's true. Any corrupt person you see that he attack in is his arch enemy, the government. If it says it will favor losers, negotiation is the best option so far. So far for what? So negotiators that they will now be giving juicy position. Of course, it is all this Agbado and all this Amajiri. They are the ones that everything he does is okay by them. But if you are okay with suffering, it is not everybody that is cool with that. That is it. Even Tinubu hands, are they clean? What do you expect from partner in crime? Nigeria economy has humbled everyone. Oh. We don't even hear insult like I can feed you. I can feed you and your whole family again now. Wow, that is it. I can feed you. I can do this. Do you know who I am? Everybody go chop breakfast last. So guys, let's say your opinion on this matter.